What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to ARG. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about Diablo 4 and the Sorceress build I have going on right here. I've got a Necromancer up here as well. That's for a different video. We are doing the actual storyline, and it takes a long time to do the story. So let's just jump into the Sorceress build. And I'm going to show you a build that is just absolutely busted. Yes, we are on Nightmare 3. We are level 55. We're not like 70 or anything like that. But this is a build that will get you through. I mean, it's really an in-game build. You can do this all the way up to the end of the game, I'm sure. I have no doubt. It is powerful. So let's just jump into it, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alright, as you can see here, we are in K-Town, or that's what I call it. It's Kyovashad, or however you say it. Um, what is that? You have crossfire? Oh, I don't care about that. So, anyway, this is a Sorceress build. Now, I started this Sorceress on doing Lightning, the Chain Lightning, the whole way up to level 50. Chain Lightning was really good. I mean, it was killing things off. I really enjoyed it. It's definitely a fairly balanced build. I had some issues with mana here and there, but, it is what it is. So, I went online, did some research, found Icy Veins. I'm sure you all have heard of that if you've done any build research here lately. I went on the Icy Veins website and I found this Ice Shards build. And I just want to kind of show you all that it works. It's an end game build on there, but as you can see, we're like level 55 right here, and I started this build at like level 51 or 2, something like that. And it's so freaking nuts. It is crazy. It's way better than the Chain Lightning build. The only thing is yes, we do have an ability called Glass Cannon. Yeah, glass cannon. We do have that ability, but we are actually a glass cannon. So even with that ability, we're a glass cannon. Now there is a reason why we're a glass cannon right now. We are missing two very important aspects for this build, and it makes it. How do I say it? You can dominate, no problem, but you also run out quickly. So once you run out, you have to kind of bounce out of the fight for a minute, teleport out, whichever, and then kind of go back into it once some stuff refreshes. If you don't get your final blow in the middle. So most of the time, you don't have to do that. But if you have like a massive crowd that's got like multiple elites and champions, just a crazy amount of stuff going on, or a big boss fight, on bosses, you will have to bounce out a few times and come back in, but once you come back in, I mean, you can hammer down on that sucker and take him down a third of a life at a time, or a third of his bar at a time. So it's a third to four, something like that. But it is good. So let's just go ahead and show you what I got going on here. I followed, if you want to know the full build details, all the skills and stuff like that, I went exactly by what Icy Veins has on there. They've got a list of what you got to do here, what's next. I followed that thing to the T, so anything that you see with like a blue on it right here, that's just something that an extra item gave me for free. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. There's one right now that it does give me for free as a part of the skill. See down here I have Frost Nova, and it says it's got two, so I got 2 charges on it. That is very helpful, guys. If you can find a piece of armor, or let's see, right here I have got, if I can hit the right button, I was using this. I'm still using this, obviously. It gave me Frost Nova. It says Frost Nova gains an additional charge, but the cooldown per charge is increased by 38%. Does that suck that it has such a high cooldown? Yes, it does. But let me tell you, whenever I was going through there, it's actually very useful because, like I said, we don't have. So you want to have cooldown reduction, and you want to have mana cost reduction. Both of those are things that come in better gear later on down the road that I do not have right now. So what helps instead is having something that can give you an extra charge. Can you do this without the charge? Yes, but you got to stay gone a little bit longer because you don't have that extra ice Nova to. Why is my phone burning up? Is my light on? No, my phone felt hot. That was weird. Um, but Frost Nova having that extra charge gives you that extra bit to go in with. Now, I'm not entirely sure how this works. I think it's because of the vulnerability here. It says Frost Nova makes enemies vulnerable. If I talk a little bit slower, makes them vulnerable for 4 seconds, increased to 6 seconds against bosses. I think that's one big thing that helps. And then, Ice Shards right here. So, this is how it works. They tell you on Icy Veins to teleport into your crowd, but you can do it. But since we're a bit squishy and we're a glass cannon, at times I like to save the teleport for a sticky situation and get back out. Yes, it's got an 8-second cooldown, but what if you jump into something that's they have a lot of magic going on, and you don't have all the resistance to take care of that, and it's knocking you down quick. Um, or if something doesn't freeze its music cold right off the bat. So if that happens, you want teleport to get back out. So teleport, I have it as my number one. I don't keep buying anything special. I just kind of keep it 1, 2, 3, 4, mouse click, mouse click. But we got teleport, frost nova, ice armor, deep freeze, ice shards, and flame shield. Now, I tried to make a video on this yesterday, but I had a hard time finding a good enough boss fight, ironically enough, or not a boss fight, but just a big enough group of elites and stuff like that to really show this off because I was just dominating them. So I'm going to go through and show you a few bits and pieces. It might be stupid, little bitty crowds. It might be a bigger crowd. I'm going to see what I can find to show you off how this works. But the main thing is you want to pop off your if you need to do it, pop off ice armor, or you can save it until you start taking some damage. But you want to pop frost nova like immediately. Pop that frost nova off, and then hit your flame shield, because it's going to make your. It says you gain 25% mana cost reduction while flame shield is active. That is incredibly helpful. Do you have to have it on? No, but your ice shards won't last nearly as long if you don't. So if you have to have it, especially on a bigger fight, hop in there, pop your frost nova, pop your flame shield, and just start doing ice shards. And let me tell you, it is crazy. There is one extra thing that you will need, and this is an absolute must. You have to have this, otherwise the build will not work. It is not a piece of armor, so don't worry about that. It is the this imprint thing right here. It says Ice Shards pierces 7 times, dealing 13% less damage per subsequent enemy hit. Now, I started this off with, let's see, where's it at? I might have gotten rid of it, honestly. But anyway, that is, let me just go over here and show you real fast where you get that at. Okay, it's over here at the occultist, however. So you want to click on him, and then you want to put your an item in there, and then Codex of Power, show your class only, Aspect of Piercing Cold. You definitely want that. Now, I put that exact one on that weapon, and it didn't say 3 times 25%. It made it a legendary, and it said 7 times 13%, which is even better. It will work just fine on 3 times 25%, but, you know, the more times it pierces, I mean, why not? I mean, you can just smack crap down. You have to have this. You need the ice shards to pierce. It's a big thing here. It's crazy. The piercing aspect there, you need that, and that is pretty much it. If you got the piercing thing, and if you can get yourself the Frost Nova gains an additional charge, but the cooldown per charge is increased. If you can get those two, then you can do this with very minor issues at level 50 plus until you can get some mana reduction, some cooldown reduction. As you can see, it's grayed out on here because I got lucky last night and I found this amulet instead that says it gains an additional charge, but the cooldown per charge is 23% instead of 38. So that's going to help a lot, guys. Plus, it gives me 2 extra ranks of glass cannons, so we're doing more damage. We're taking more, but we're doing more. I don't do an ultimate skill. The shrine buff is kind of cool if we need it. The defensive skills, why not, I guess. The resist is good too. It gives us a little bit extra stuff to use. This thing absolutely does me no good at all. I don't use any conjuration, nothing like that. I mean, the poison and shadow is really the only thing this armor is offering now, besides thorns. So as soon as I find me a better piece of armor to put in its place, I will be. Actually, this right here could be better, honestly. Intelligence. You know what? Just for the heck of it, we're going to just swap this out real fast. Put that on there. Yeah, why not? It's more intelligence, more willpower, which is for the regeneration of our stuff. Damaging an elite enemy grants you a barrier, absorbing 1890 damage for 10 seconds. This effect can only happen once every 30 seconds. That's pretty cool. So that might actually help even more. Let me go hop over and pop another ruby into this, and we will find ourselves some fights and get on with this. Alright, so now we are at this event. We're at the Deep White right now. This is in the Fractured Peaks area. As you can see, here's Kjolvashad or K-Town. We're up in this little spot right here. There's an event going on. I figured we would try to see, let's just see what happens here. Let's hop up here. These guys, I already climbed up once for a second. There is a champion up here, so let's just go ahead and pop. Boom. Look at that. They just drop. It cracks me up every single time. I didn't even have to use my fire. A lot of times you don't have to use your flame shield. But yeah, let's just walk through here a second, just kind of show you how good this crap is. This is why you need that piercing stuff, because it actually... Boom. Just done. Hey, here's a couple eats down here. We need to get down there. I want to fight those guys. Let's find our way down to that. Which I think is right here. Yeah, let's go down here. Let's show you what this does. And let's put our armor on. Freeze. Uh-oh. My freeze didn't work for a second. There we go. And freeze. Flame. Boom. Look at this. All down. That was it. That was it. I mean, freaking nuts. That was a huge crowd. That should have taken a few moments anyway to take all that down. It just dropped. Oh my gosh, it's insane. Go in there, pop a freeze, and they're down. Sometimes, if it's a small crowd, you don't have to freeze them. Just take the ice shards on them and whatnot. You don't have to freeze every single time, but the freeze on the big crowds is just a massive help. Let's see if we can draw a bigger crowd together here. You can see it for yourselves. This build works. Come on, get over here. Quit throwing stuff at me. You know what? Screw it. I didn't even have to shoot them. My ice shard or my Frost Nova here just took them out. Insane. So yeah, there's that one. I'll cut to a different part and let y'all see another one if I can find a better one. Alright, we just freed all these guys right here. Let's go ahead and check out this boss fight. Let me heal up first. Get in here and see how we do. We're going to put the ice armor on. Freeze them. Flame shield. I mean, it's like effortless. That is effortless. Let's see what we get out of this. Hey, we got pants. Cool. But anyway, yeah, let's go on to another fight and see if I can find something more intense. I want to find the most intense battle I can get you guys because I really want to show what this does. So it might take me an hour, but it'll be like 2 seconds for you. Alright, so I'm in this town right here called Kirigar. We're going to head down to this place for Saret's Lair, however. I can also get a little something out of it while I show the character off and see how it does. So let's go on down there. Alright, we're over here at Saret's Lair, so let's go ahead and check this out. Hopefully we get some good fights in here because I'm really, man, you need a good fight to make this character interesting. That's how good it is. Let's get a whole big crowd up right here. Oh, the shield was a little unnecessary, but I'll take it. There we go. Boom. Just knocks them all out, man. Just freaking insane. As you can tell, we took some damage there. I didn't have my shield up that time, but we took some damage, and if you don't watch out, you will die at this level without having, you know, all the in-game stuff that you need. So just be prepared for that. You really gotta watch out. Use the flame shield so I can mana reduction and take that out. And then matriarch. Here's this. Now, if I get into, I'm hoping I can get me into a spot that we have to use deep freeze at. I can use it any time. I just want to kind of show y'all, like, if you're in a sticky situation and you can get out of the fight, hit that deep freeze, and it sometimes kills them off too, plus might freeze them, so it does help. It's quite useful. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I'm gonna show y'all deep freeze right here. Boom. So here's deep freeze going off. They're already frozen. The ice shards. Boom. Done. Ooh, nice little fancy looking monster here. Here's a couple elites. Frost Nova. Hit them. Done. If I can show you all a boss fight on this video, I will. Because like I said, the boss fight, it's not as easy because you do have to bounce around and kind of regenerate some stuff. Oh, here's a nice little spot. Oh, the one little spider down here didn't get him. And then join nest. Okay. So I guess I just frost them all, shoot them all up.
I'm out of mana.
I don't understand this fight. Here, let's just do that. Deep freeze it. And now we're at a spot where we gotta run around because I've placed everything. Didn't think there was gonna be much of it. Yeah. I didn't know how that event worked. That was a little strange.
I'm out of mana.
Uh-oh. Deep freeze. Alright, so that's a good spot right there to really show it all off.
I'm not ready yet. I lack the
Oh
needed
crap.
mana.
Come on. Woo! Alright. I didn't really think much was gonna happen right there, but yeah, when I did, I was just like, oh yeah, this is a good example of what I mean. Because I went in there and seen that thing, and of course if you use the Frost Nova, and then you hit your Flame Shield, and then use Ice Shards, you take that thing out like way quicker. What I didn't realize is that there was that freaking nasty elite, because there's bigger elites than others, spider that came down there, and I was like, my cooldowns are already gone. So I went ahead and popped that deep freeze right there, and yeah. Okay, so I had to kill it off first. Okay, so now we got the boss fight. Alright. Do that. Yeah, see?
I'm not ready yet.
Use that Frost Nova again. Stupid spider's gonna run off. So we can get it down a fourth of the way. Now we're gonna deep freeze for a second. And then we're gonna run around because we have to pretty much dodge everything. I haven't fought a spider yet, so I don't know how this is gonna work on here. I should have waited until the ads were out there. You definitely want your teleport saved in this area because she is going to web you and all sorts of stuff. Alright, it's back. Do it again. Shield. Come on, no. Okay. Alright, I think one more blow should do it. Oh! Frost Nova, Flame Shield, do that. Come on. Get her. Oh, you ran off, you punk. Okay, we got her. Whew. So, there you go. There you have it. It is possible. That is showing you, like, yeah. Surratt's Lair. So yeah, now you've seen it. We can do the big boss fights, or the big where it's got a bunch of elites and stuff like that. The more the merrier, and I say that because of that the piercing element here. Ice Shards where it pierces because you can pierce for the boss, but it has nowhere else to go. It's God, guys, it's crazy. It's nuts how this works. But yeah, that boss fight we took it down with ease. I just had to run around for a minute, deep freeze, stay out of harm's way, try to run around, try to stay out of things. Use your teleport to get out of the webs and stuff like that. It's a really good build, as you all can see. This is my helmet that I've got right now. Your gear, I mean, everything matters. Everything matters. But the stuff required for this particular build, you're not going to really have it right off the bat, except for that aspect. And if you can get your hands on, like I said, this amulet right here, or the piece of armor that I went ahead and changed the armor out, by the way. If you can get this one that says Frost Nova, gains an additional charge, but the cooldown, blah blah blah, it's increased. If you can get that and then imbue something with the Ice Shards thing here, if you can do those two, then you will be fine. I truly believe that. Now, this staff, let me tell y'all something right now. This staff right now, it shows me at 1633 damage on Ice Shards. You don't need it. You don't need it. I promise you don't need that. You know how I know? Because when I first started this build off, I was doing like 700 to 800 damage. I was doing literally half that damage. And things were dropping almost just as fast. That spider, I feel like I killed it a little faster this time. Not a whole lot, not like double damage faster. But I do feel like it went down a little bit quicker, but I might have had to go one more round and try to escape one more round on that spider if it had not been for having a bigger staff. So the one that I had that was giving me like, I think it was 1,000 damage per second, and this was showing like 800, I believe, damage each. I might have had to go one more round with her, but otherwise, I mean, there's not that big of an increase going for a bigger one. But yeah, as y'all can see, that's how it works. Save that teleport to get yourself out of a sticky situation. Use Frost Nova. Try your best to find that 2. That 2 really helps. Getting 2 charges on that really, really helps. I kid you not. I tried to use it without the 2, and it takes so long to wait for stuff to come back without having the cooldown and the mana reductions. So try to get that, and it will significantly help you get it through your 50s and up into some Torment level 4 stuff. Um, Ice armor, you definitely need it. You want ice armor to help protect you against that crap that comes at you for a minute, especially when your cooldowns are at an all-time low. I would actually wait and bust that until your life starts going down. Pop ice armor, try to heal up, and then frost nova and stuff like that might help you out. Deep freeze, you see what I had to do there, especially with the big boss there at the end, the spider. I had to deep freeze for a second because my cooldowns were out. I didn't feel like trying to walk around and dodge a spider and die, or dodge a web or something like that, get stuck and die. So I just deep freeze for a second, let some stuff come back. Ice shards, that's like your bread and butter here. You gotta have ice shards. Boom, frost nova, hit those ice shards off. They bounce all over the place. They pierce through stuff. Man, they take them out no problem at all. It's absolute. Man, I laugh. I still laugh at it. I'm just like, oh my god, this it's stupid. It's broken, but I love it. I freaking love it. I hope they don't fix that because I'm hoping I can take this all the way to level 100. It'd be awesome. And Flame Shield, obviously, Flame Shield's going to help you out because it speeds up, doesn't speed up, it reduces the mana cost of your Ice Shards. So that's it, guys. There's the build. I would show you all the skills and stats. I mean, I can run through here real fast, but it's the same thing. I have literally the same thing that's on um, Icy Veins. So if you look at Icy Veins and compare it to this, it's the exact same stats that I have going on. So there's no point in me dragging the video on any longer for that. Paragon, I still have like 3 unspent points, but again, I'm following what's on Icy Veins. They have a video up right now, and I'm trying to follow the video. All I haven't done was put anything extra over here, so it is what it is. Alright, you guys, I think that about concludes the rest of this video. As you can see, it's absolutely insane build. Enemies drop like rocks, no problem at all. I really hope they don't change it because I actually love the build quite a bit. Probably going to use it for quite a while. If you liked the video, please leave a like down below. Hit that big thumbs up for us. It'd be great. If you have any constructive criticism, we are willing to take any criticism we have that will help us get this channel better. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so and hit that subscribe button below. And with that said, I will see you all on the next video. You all have a good one. Take care and peace.